Hello mermaids, it's Sarafina Delirium and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic, mermazing day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and I hope that you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already because it would mean a lot to me. I think I'm like at 423 subscribers, give or take, so we're almost at 500. I'd really like to get there, so help me make that happen. It would really mean a lot to me. So the first thing I usually do on my videos, is talk about what I'm wearing on my face. So what am I representing today? So first things first, I've been trying to implement this into my skincare routine and to my makeup routine. I always put on the Pond's Dry Skin Facial Moisturizer, and it has rich hydration. It's about halfway, about past this line right here, a little bit lower than that. It's 6.5 ounces. And I like it. I would buy it again. I think it's good stuff and it's gonna last me a while. And I believe it's also in our top 10 panning project. So good for me. I'm using a thing from my top 10. So the next thing I put on my face was the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is matte and poreless and it's 1 fluid ounce. It's in 110 Porcelain. This is a good shade for me. I'm also a light and ivory kind of girl, lots of white, very fair skin tones. So it's about down to here, about where that line is, give or take, probably a little bit more than that in there, but no big deal. So I put that on today, and then after that, I actually used this as well. This is the Covergirl concealer stick in 705 Fair, and it looks like a lipstick, but it's just a normal concealer. I do like this. I have a couple of zits and things that needed to be covered today, so that came in handy. After that, I put on the Physicians Formula Butter Buddies Banana Powder. This is in Baby Butter. I love this powder. I can't remember if it's in my panning project or not, but we're going to go ahead and add that in there today. This is, did I say it was the Butter Buddies Banana Powder? I probably did. It's 10.5 grams. And I have hit pan in it. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels. I just really like this product a lot. I would get it again in a heartbeat. So I have hit pan and the pan just keeps getting bigger. So for eyeshadow today, this is also in my panning project. This is the Inmo Cosmetics Velveteen Dream Shadow, aka Single Shadow. This is in Hot Girl Summer and it is 2.5 grams. It looks a lot like a Colourpop. Like, here is my new Disney Supershock Ariel Colourpop Single Shadow, and then here's my Inmo Cosmetics. So this is how much is left in Hot Girl Summer. I have used it a lot. I did swatch it. This is like my 6th or 7th take on this video, so it's swatched right here on my arm, and I love this color. It's so easy to use, and it's just something that I reach for a lot, which is why it's almost panned. I forgot to mention that for powder I did use, it's got a loose string here, but I did use the Sarafina Delirium Cosmetics Last Unicorn powder brush, or one of my powder brushes in my collection. So I really like this a lot. It's a very pretty unicorn brush. So I used that with my Physicians Formula. For eyeliner today, I used my YG Beauty Cosmetics Black Liquid Felt Tip Eyeliner right here, and it leaked when I first got it, but it's just fine now, so I'm glad that I decided to keep it. So I got a nice thin crisp line on both. I think they match really well. For mascara, I am using the Tarte Cosmetics Tartist Lash Paint, and it's 2 milliliters, so it's a deluxe travel size or deluxe sample from Ipsy, and it has a nice wand on it, so it's starting to dry up and I'm just using it more. And the last thing I'm wearing on my face is the Sugar Cosmetics Matte as Hell Crayon Lipstick in 28 Honey Rider. So it is down to the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's almost used up or somewhere in there, and I'm going to continue using it. So let's get started in our panning project. Okay, so for starters, this is our top 10 panning, that's a mouthful, top 10 panning project. And I have a list here of everything on it. There are a couple things that I'm adding in that are not on the list, and that is okay with me. So here's our little basket of things. Oh, this is something else I used today. I forgot about that, but I'll mention it in a second. So here's our basket, and we're going to put in a couple more things that we're working on panning. And that's it. That's what we're panning. This is our basket of use me first items. This is everything, and here's our Physicians Formula powder. So we're going to start with the list first. I'm going to go over everything on my list, starting with what's on my list of 10, and then we'll add in the other things afterward. So number 1, the top thing that I want to pan first before anything else. Number 1 is, where are you? Pull it out. And is the Believe Beauty Brighten Up Color Correcting, if I can get it out. Okay, Brighten Up Color Correcting Concealer in light or medium. This is 2 grams. And here's their packaging. It's very faded. I don't even know if you can see the Believe Beauty anymore. And there's the back of it. But inside, we have just a little tiny bit of this left. It does not match my skin tone perfectly, but I have used it as a concealer two or 3 times now this week. So I think that if I use it 1 or 2 more times, it will be gone. And I can let it go in the empties, and I'll be very proud of myself. I have mostly used it as a cream blush, so it's worked for me as a cream blush. It's very light, very subtle, so I really liked that. But I can use it up faster if I just use it as a concealer. Even if it doesn't match my skin tone perfectly, I can cover it up with the Physicians Formula powder. So number 2 in my top 10 panning project is, obviously, this is something that was in my empties, and I pulled it out because there's still product left in it. It is the Inmo Cosmetics Velveteen Dream Shadow, or the single shadow in Hot Girl Summer, which we just went over, and we just got a swatch of it, but this is number 2 in my top 10 panning project. There is some right here swatched on my arm, and I love this color very much. So I think I'm going to be using these 2 up sooner rather than later. Okay, number 3 in my top 10 panning project is, wait for it, I used this today and I totally forgot to tell you. I just used it under my eye. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blushlighter. This is in I Met Someone. It came to me broken. I fixed it. I wouldn't have used it as quickly as I did if it hadn't come broken, but since it did, I was like, okay, this justifies me using it up. And it has worn down a lot around the edges, but inside we still have good product left, so I'm going to be focusing on that as much as I can. I do use this as light eyeshadow, which is why I used it down here today. I used this one today, and I did swatch it here and here. So these are the 2. This is the highlighter, and this is the Blushlighter, which you can use as a light blush or a highlight. Either one. So this is the highlight, and this is the blush highlight. So I'll be focusing more on this. Okay, number 4. Obviously, it is the Tarte Cosmetics Tarteist Lash Paint, which I used today as mascara, 2 milliliters. It's starting to dry up a little bit, but I think there's still a lot of use left. If I focus on this and I just keep using it as much as I can, it will probably be gone in a jiffy. Alright, number 5. Today I used this as well. This is the Sugar Cosmetics Matte as Hell Crayon Lipstick in 28 Honey Rider. So I went ahead and started implementing that word again. I know I used it at the beginning of the video. Implementing this panning project into my makeup routine as much as I can to keep using these up. So here's the lipstick on my lips. I think I probably need to apply it again. I'm going to swatch it right here. Nice red color. Very pretty. Needs to be sharpened again, and I'm pretty sure we're down to the bottom. I did have 4 more of these, and I decided to declutter them because I prefer, I don't know, I just wanted to start trying other things, and this has lasted me so long that the craze that I had for the other Sugar Cosmetics crayon lipsticks is gone, and I'm okay with selling them. So I have those for sale on Mercari. Alright, so number 6 in our top 10 panning project is the Maybelline Color Sensational Lipstick in 635 Very Cherry. One of the first makeup items that you see on this channel is this. I've had it for years, probably 2 or 3 years, and I have not finished it yet. It's still got a lot of life left in it, but this is Very Cherry. So I really need to focus on this. Whether or not I love red lipstick, I still need to wear this more often so that I can pan it. And I know that it's got a lot of life left in it. There's nothing wrong with this lipstick. I am just not a humongous fan of red lipstick as much as I thought I would be. When I first got this, I was collecting red lipsticks left and right, and I ended up with more red lipstick than I knew what to do with, but I didn't wear it very often. I think there was a time in my life where I like red lipstick, I want to wear it more, and now I'm focusing on nudes, and that's actually okay with me. I want to try other things, so I'm branching out, and I don't use as many reds, so that's why that's still here. Otherwise it would be gone by now. Alright, so number 7 in our top 10 panning project is, of course, the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, the matte and poreless with clay. It's 1 fluid ounce, and it's in 110 porcelain. Here it is. Hope my lighting is okay here. So I have used this down to there somewhere down there. There's a little bit more in there than it seems to be. I think it's more full than it looks like. But I think it's about here, somewhere in here, and that's okay with me. And we will just use one foundation at a time, and starting with this one. So this is in my panning project for that reason. Okay, number 8. I also used this today, and it is the Pond's Dry Skin Cream Facial Moisturizer with rich hydration. It's 6.5 ounces, and I've talked about how I'm implementing that. I know that there's tons left of it to go through. Starting with here, there's this much left. That's a lot of facial moisturizer, and a little bit goes a long way. But this can also be used for body, neck, face, my chest tattoo. There's a lot of things I can use this for, and it's good stuff. So I'm gonna keep on working at it. Alright, up next we have number 9. Number 9 in my panning project is the Palmer's Shea Formula. It's a raw shea body lotion, 24-hour moisture. It's 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces, and it's upside down. So I'm going to show it to you right side up, but upside down it has this much left. So I've been using this on my arms, legs, tummy, sometimes my back, different places, and I'll try to use it again this weekend. What is today, Sunday? Yeah, I'll try to use it tonight and just keep using it up. So that's going to be in my empties before you know it. Alright, so number 10, I did use this today. I totally forgot to tell you that earlier. But this is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I have no idea how much is in here. It's probably got about that much left, maybe less, somewhere in there. But a few more uses and this will be empty. This is the second one that I've gone through, so it won't be hard to get through this. So this is 5 milliliters for normal to dry skin, shake before use. It's made in Japan, that's pretty cool. It's the first thing by Tatcha that I've ever tried, and it was from a Ipsy bag that I bought on Mercari. So it's just a spray that you just spray on your face a little bit. I usually do 2 sprays, and that's enough for me. So that's everything in our top 10 panning project list. I'm going to work on that, but I also have 3 more items that I did not list, so really it's a top 13, and here they are. So the 11th item is the Physicians Formula Butter Buddies Banana Powder in Baby Butter. I used this today, and I'd really like to work on panning it. Why not? Will I keep the packaging? Maybe. Maybe I will. And then I also have this cleanser. It's Neogen Dermology A Clear Aid Intensive Blemish Care A Soothing Foam Cleanser. This is 15 milliliters, and I think I'm going to work on it as well in my panning project, so it's down to about there. Okay, I was looking at my lighting because it's being weird, so I don't know. So number 13, that was number 12? Yeah, number 12. So this is number 13. It's the Milani Cosmetics Fruit Fetish Lip Balm in 110 Mango Coconut. I really like this. I used up 120 Strawberry Lemonade, and I liked it a lot, and I haven't gone to another one in a while because I was using chapsticks and lip balms, but I'm using this now, and I think it'll be good to go ahead and use it up. It's about down to there. So it should be easy enough to pan most of these things if I just keep chipping away at it and working at it. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. Here's everything in our project pan. Well, there's also this Believe Beauty thing. And that's it. I'm going to be working on this, and I guess I'll let you know my progress, or I'll just show you them in the empties video that's coming up. Well, I have an empties video that I'd like to make today, so you won't see any of these in there, but one of the next ones, like next month, the end of March maybe? June? No, March, April, May, April. March or April, you'll see some of these in that empty, so keep an eye out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and keep up with my progress. And I really appreciate you being here, so I hope you have a fantastic, mermazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, mermaids!